All right, and DD India's Amrit Pal Singh joins us live on this top story. Hi, Amrit. Now that US Supreme Court has cleared 2611 attack convict Tavur Rana's extradition to India, can you give us some more details, Amrit? On what grounds has he lost the case?
Okay, he, after India filed the extradition in 2019 and sent a note to them in 2019-2020, he was released in another case during COVID. But the very next day, he was arrested on India's extradition charges, saying that till they are pending. So he, lost that in subsequent courts. Finally, on the 23rd of November, he filed a case in the US Supreme Court, asking that he had basically two arguments. One, that he cannot be tried for the same offense again. He had been acquitted in 2011 in a Chicago court. So he said that he could not be extradited to India because they'll be trying him for the 2008 involvement, for which he has already been acquitted. His second argument was that he cannot. It does not make a case for extradition. The U.S. Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar opposed this by saying that there is a case for his extradition on two grounds. One, she said that he had not been tried for all offences in the US court that India has charged him for. She gave the example, and if I can quote her, she says that, for example, the charges, India's forgery charges for which he has not been tried in the US, based in part on a conduct that he was not charged in the US for use of false information in an application to the branch of RBI. Now, he had opened a branch office of his immigration services in Bombay, under which David Coleman Headley would come to India, and he finally got the multiple entry visa to India to do surveillance of the attack sites of 2611. Second, she said that the jury verdict in the case is not clear. She says it involves conspiracy charges which are somewhat difficult to pass, which means that he has not been convicted or acquitted on all of the specific conduct that India has been charged him with. Basically saying that the juries, it's difficult to analyze the jury's verdict. So the Supreme Court accepted the contention of the US government made by the Solicitor General, and finally said that he's a fit case for extradition.
All right, Amrit, now that he'll be extradited to India, what next can we expect in this?
Okay, now basically there's a procedural procedure that follows. It goes from the Justice Department, it goes to the State Department. His lawyer can file objections at that stage. It will again be referred to the Justice Department, but that's all procedural. He can only delay it, not come out of it, because the Supreme Court and multiple courts have ruled that he's a fit case for extradition. So there's a State Department, which is basically the Foreign Ministry, will have to extradite him to India. He can only delay it. His lawyers can only delay it. Once extradited to India, he's already been accused in the 2008 case. Multiple charge sheets have been filed, subsequent charge sheets have been filed, the latest one in 2023, where he has been charged for active involvement in the 2008 case. So it goes, because he's never tried, he's a declared fugitive. So, the case will begin at the Colaba court. He has the right to appeal against it in subsequent courts and courts of appeal. So whatever the court decides fit punishment for him, he'll go through a legal process. Siddharth?
All right, we leave it there. Thank you so much, Amrit.